Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet. I am coming to you again. I hope you are having a great weekend. I am in my pink today because it is Breast Cancer Month. And I also, before I get into that, I also want to say that I'm sorry I forgot to tell everybody Happy Yarn Day yesterday. See, I have no memory. I have to write the stuff down, and I forget to write it down, and then I forget to say it. So that's how it is. So I got my pink hot. Sorry, my hair's still wet. I just got out of the shower. And I have my sugar skull scarf, and I got my pink shirt. So I am good to go. So I got a few things I want to talk to you about. Oh, and I got my, my Arnold Palmer tea that's frozen. So I got a slushie. Okay, so about Breast Cancer Month. I just want to remind you all, to women, make sure you go and get your mammogram. It's very important. Very important. Might not like it, and it sucks, but you got to get it. I have mine already set up, and I had that really bad car accident where we got hit twice by a truck, spun us, hit us again, and split Robert's head open, and I couldn't breathe. The dashboard went through my leg, and it took a year to get my leg fixed because the infection was going in. And so my doctor couldn't do anything else with the 6 antibiotics, so I had to go to a wound clinic that did it, and I appreciate them very much because they saved my leg. And the weird thing is that the part that saved my leg was another lady's placenta, just so you know. A little square, that big, put down into the hole in my leg, and it fixed it. So if anybody is having babies, like I told my kids, donate it, help somebody else, because it could be somebody like me. Now, about the Breast Cancer Month. I get mine checked all the time because after that accident, since I was purple from here all the way down, and I'm not talking a light purple, I am talking this color purple, okay, from the chest down. So I have oil knots, but now they're multiplying. So, and they're moving under my arm, so I have to go get checked to make sure that it didn't set up something else. I also have a friend that is going through this. She had it the one time. She also was very good friends with my mama. So they were both cancer buddies. So she was going through breast cancer, my mom was going through colon cancer, and got them talking all the time. And I mean, they talked before, but this just meant more to them because they kind of supported each other. And then my mom got it the second time, and then she had a brain aneurysm, so then they were consoling each other on that. And she had asked the doctors to do both because she didn't want to have to worry. They refused, saying it was an insurance issue. And now it came back on the other side. So to the insurance companies, if you are ever listening to this, you need to listen to these women. If they want them both gone because of this, take them both. Don't leave one. So now it has spread everywhere on her. I'm not close driving-wise to her, so my sister checks on her. She actually started out to be my sister's friend, and then my mom and her just clicked, so they were really great. So that's why it's very important. Make sure you go. Okay, and I also want to talk to you. You might want to go over and visit my friend Tommy Tanks. and that's his YouTube channel, Tommy Tanks. Tank, Tanks, like tanks, because he does fish tanks. And he is going through stomach cancer right now, and he put up a beautiful video of his fight. So I think you should check it out. Give him some support. Would be awesome. Would be really great if you would, because he's a very sweet guy, you know. But my, you know, the channel with Pups and Crochet, it started out with just like crocheters and people wanting to crochet and wanting to this, and I am working on getting the tutorials done. I'm not the best, but I have fun with it, and I love to do it. I just came on here looking for baby blankets when I found out my Sadie was pregnant, and I got sucked in. So now you get to see me all the time. Oh my goodness. And everybody, it's okay. I was on the search for Lisa with Coping with Yarn. I have found her. She is alive and she is safe and sound. Okay, so don't worry. She just has been busy and she hasn't posted anything, and she hasn't answered her emails or texts. But she answered me last night, so she is safe, just so you know. Okay, and so I went over the yarn. Okay, I went over that. Okay, I have to tell you something that I did. I posted a short on it, but I forgot yesterday to tell you when I was talking about the zoo about what I did. Okay, I don't go in the ocean because I hate sharks. I'm terrified of sharks. Don't want anything to do with sharks. Nope. Would I go in a shark cage? Yeah, probably. Because, you know, I'm dumb like that. But, you know, I just don't like them. And I don't like not being able to see under the water what's coming near me. Because them bull sharks are very sneaky and can come very shallow water. And they can swim in fresh and salt water. So I don't go in above my ankle, because if I did, I would run on water and you would see that. But anyway, while we were at the zoo, they had a small center piece in the aquarium, which was beautiful. To have an aquarium inside the zoo was awesome. And they had a little tank that had stingrays and sharks. Sharks that big, okay, with a mouth about that big. Guess what they were called? Dog sharks. So of course, Pups and Crochet, because we're pups, Cindy had to touch, and I got to pet a dog shark. Yes, I did. So yay, I did it. It was a dog shark. And then, but on the short video I put, I showed one of the people getting in. They were taking 2 sharks out, I guess for mating season. So they were moving them for a little while, and then I'm going to put them back in the tank. So I guess they were hoping for some baby sharks. Anyway, so I did get to pet a dog shark. Okay, just so you know. I know, you guys are just so excited about hearing that, right? Okay. And I have something here. If you see these cute little puppies right there. I scribbled a note on here so I didn't forget. But you see them cute little puppies? I'd show the other way, but I don't want to show any addresses. This is what I got as a little prize for getting picked as a semifinalist in the Moon Harvest Moon giveaway. That's on Off Kiltered Homestead with Haas. So everybody who gets their name put in, they send that name into Haas, and then he has the big drawing, and I believe it's on the 20th. I didn't really know that much about it because I wasn't on here last year, and he started it last year, so it kind of runs like the Christmas July fairy that Dana and Dewilly started. So next year I am gonna jump in and be a participant in it, or a channel. But you can still participate even if you are a channel. So it was cool. But I won from Tammy. And let me tell you, she just started her channel. She is the mother to Crystal from the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. So it's hers, her channel. And she gave me this cute little card. See? And it says, thank you. And then on the inside, it says, congratulations, Cindy. I hope you have been blessed a blessed harvest with these seeds, my dear. Have a blessed week as well, my friend. Then on the other side, it says, I will never forget your kindness and also for supporting my channel, Tammy. Then she hooked in all these beautiful seeds because I am going to do patio garden out of pots next year, so it was kind of nice to get them. So I got let's see, sweet, I think that says baby basil sweet seeds. I got, she wrote it in marker, so kind of hard to see it. Lynn's Boy butter chunk, green bell peppers, a royal carpet, cucumber market work, butternut squash, zucchini squash, ground breed heart, watermelon crimson sweet, pumpkins, and the last one is petunias mixed colors. So that was really sweet. And she put them all inside the card and all in their little baggies. I thought it was just so cute. So thank you so much, Tammy. So I wanted to show you that. Robert was supposed to be on here with me today, but he went to sleep because he was really tired from work. And he sat down and fell asleep, so I made him go to bed. Okay, now the last thing that I have to show you is I got a little yarn haul. It is from Joanne. No, I'm sorry, Mary Maxim. They were having a sale and I had a coupon, so I actually got, I know I said I didn't need any more yarn, but you know, you see the sales, you got to do it. So I got this Mary Maxim Baby's Best, and there's 50 grams, and it's just white, but it's really squishy. I give it about a 7 for squishness. This is very pretty. Then I got a Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday DK. There's 273 yards in it. And in case you don't know what anti-pilling is, because I did find out, because at first I didn't know, it's so when you wash it, it doesn't leave those little balls, you know, that you have to get those lint shavers to get off your clothes. So these are really good for wearables. And this is light number 3, and this is the color Lake. Pretty. I believe I got 2 of them. Oh no, I didn't. No, I did not. Okay, and this one, it's the same thing, same yardage, 273. This is called Khaki. Now these, I have to say, are going over an 8 on the Cindy Squish Factor because they are so soft. Oh my God, they are so super soft. Now this one is called Blueberry. And you can tell the difference in the coloring when I hold it up. So that one's Blueberry. And I got an extra white. So I kind of thought about doing like that. Kind of mixing them up a little bit. Now this one is called Treetop. And see, the center pools are really easy to find. I like that. I hate when you have to dig for it and then you end up pulling out the whole middle because trying to find the center pool. Then I end up having to wind all this up. I know I should get a ball winder, but I just do it by hand. But it takes me forever. Okay. Let's see kind of what we have in here. Okay, same thing. And this one is African Violet. So I figured I could put this with some other purples and then stripe it with white. So I think that'd be awesome. And I mean, I cannot even tell you guys, even though this is like an everyday decay, but it is so soft. I mean, literally you could use this as a pillow. Okay, then I have Clover. So I'm going with the greens here. Then I have Almond. And this one is so pretty. This one's called Sangria. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I kind of thought like these two. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, then, let's see if that's all of those. No, yes. No, I have one more. This one's Salmon. Salmon. In Illinois, we don't really say the L, we just say salmon. And I know it's salmon, but no, we just say salmon. So I kind of thought about these three together. Thought that'd be cute. We'll see how the shades go. Okay, then, now these I wanted to show you. Now these are Maxim Starlet. They're worsted weight, 100% acrylic. Oh, I didn't tell you these. I think these, yeah, these are 100% acrylic too. Okay. Now these aren't as soft as these. So I would give this one about 7. These are like over an 8. This is a 7 on a Cindy's Squish Factor. Now these are called the Maxim Scarlet. This has 180 yards. This one is called The Weekend. And it's got the like maroon and blue and tan. Maroon, blue, tan. Yeah. So I kind of thought that was a cool color mix. So I did get 2 of those because I wanted to make sure I had enough to make something. And then the last one is this one. It's the same yardage at 180, and this one is called Rosewood. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but this Rosewood is softer than this one. And they're the same brand, but for some reason, this one feels softer. But this one's Rosewood, and I did get 2 of them. So I would have enough. But look at the colors in there. Isn't that pretty? Pinks, grays, whites. And there's like a light gray down in there, along with that slate gray. Isn't that pretty? I like it. So that was my little haul that I got. And I wanted to tell you about that because this stuff. I could just sit around doing this all day. I could not work in a yarn factory because I would never get anything done. Okay, so I went through my notes. I got all my, showed you my little prize I got with the little puppies on it. And then, oh, and Robert got into, I think it was Hobby Lobby, right? Yeah, Hobby Lobby. And he got me this little booklet that comes with a little pen, so I can make sure and sit it next to me and keep all my notes in it, so that I remember it's sitting right there. Write it down so I remember to tell you guys. And also how he did the background. He was very proud of that. I told him that it looks beautiful and I love it. So the puppies are both crashed. They just went for their walk before my shower. So they are crashed out, doing nothing. And I don't have anything else to show you right now. I do have some objects that I'm working on that I will get together to show you as soon as I'm done. And remember, adopt, don't shop. There are too many babies that need a home out there. And you don't want to support a puppy mill. When you go and buy them online, that's usually what they are. It's a puppy mill. And I did have, my dogs before were always big. I had Chara, who was a half black lab and a half black shepherd. I had Hooch. His name was already Hooch when I got him. He was a yellow lab. So when these two came into my life, they just mysteriously appeared in my life. I have never paid for a puppy. They've just always found me. Like my mom always said, she goes, any animal that's out there that doesn't have a home will find you. That, and she used to always tell me that there would be the most gorgeous guy standing on the corner, and the only thing I would notice is his dog. Which is true. I have to say it's true. I don't know. It's the way it is. I just love animals. Pups in particular, and birds. I love my Noah. But Noah doesn't like the hat, so I didn't want to scare her and let her out. You know, normally she does the videos with me, you know, when she's out, but she doesn't like the hat, so she won't come over. And so it's just, you know, when I named her Chara, her dad was straight out of Germany, so he was honestly the biggest shepherd I've ever seen. And he jumped the fence, got the little lab pregnant, and then she had half labs, half shepherds. They didn't know that he could jump that fence. But when that first baby came, he whooped over that 6-foot fence and laid there with her while she had every baby, and she had 12. Now you're talking a little lab had 12 babies. The last one didn't make it because it was on the bottom, but 11 of them did. And they were up and down the street. Everybody had them. And I got one. So she was my baby, my protector, my everything. She was gorgeous. But before I got Hooch, I wanted to look. So I did go into a pet store. I just wandered in just to see, you know, just look around, see what they had. Not that I would ever get one out of there, but I wanted to just look. And so I was looking, and the guy came up to me and he asked me, he said, can I help you with something? And I said, I'm just looking. And he goes, are you looking for a pet for your pet? And I'm like, pretty much, yeah. She's eating my house because she's lonely when I go to work. So I'm trying to find somebody for her to play with. And he goes, well, what kind is she? And I said, well, she's a half black shepherd and a half black lab. He goes, we can make that. I said, excuse me? And he goes, we can make that. I said, you can make that? And he goes, yeah. And then you get your pick of the litter. And I said, and what? And what happens to the rest of them? And he goes, well, we should mainly get rid of them. I said, you can mainly get rid of them? I said, you guys are nothing more than a puppy mill, like on the street. That's what you are. I walked out, never been back. I reported them that they did that. I guess they sent somebody in because I thought that was just so bad. How many puppies have lost their life because they were trying to make something somebody wanted? Wrong. So they went in there and then they ended up closing up shop, which I was very happy for because it saved a lot of puppies. Not that I like to be a tattletale, but when it comes to that, I will get out and argue with somebody if I see them touching their dog. Fighting, I mean like kicking them, stuff like that. I will. Because that's just how I am. I might not win all the time, but I will let it get known. But anyway, so that's just me. I'm very protective over my pets. So my Chara, she was solid black, except she had the 2 brown markings on her front paws of the shepherd. And I named her Chara Cole. So her whole name was Chara Cole, but we just called her Chara. So then when I got these 2 came into my life, I just said I got my mini Chara and Hooch, because I lost them both to age and sickness, but both of them passed away, and it was a few years, and then these guys just wandered into my life. And so I just got them in mini size now, so I can carry them around and take them wherever I want. So it's a great thing. And I'm hoping that we see our neighbor again so you can get to meet One-Eyed Jack, because he's just a fluffy, cute little dog. And he is adorable. And you, I know, would love him. So, I'm sorry I stretched this out a little longer than I thought, but I had to tell you that story because it just popped in my head. And when it pops in my head, you got to speak Cindy because I change subjects like crazy. And as long as you can understand that I'm jumping subjects, you can talk Cindy. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great holiday tomorrow. And I hope I am sending you hugs, puppy kisses, and prayers to everybody that needs them. And I will see you next time. Bye.